Hi everyone, Marsha the Great here. Listen, basically what's happening is Emma Logan has resumed harassment of me over my YouTube, and until I get like direct evidence that it's not her, I'm just gonna assume it's definitely her. And I don't care if I get reported for this shit. I don't care. Like I don't care. Like it's her, right? She's been harassing me via my YouTube, via this user called Unknown WLM, which I think is kind of like a slur against my queerness, saying women who love men, unknown woman who loves men, which is what I think that username is. But I could be wrong. But she's definitely been harassing me through my YouTube. And the reason why I think that is because not only because of the language used in the harassment on my YouTube, like the way the words are used and formed. It's also because of the videos themselves that are being targeted by this user. They're going to change names and they're going to change identities at some point. I'm kind of expecting that. But yes, she has been harassing me through my YouTube. It's been her and her lot. I'm not ashamed to say it. And it's just too coincidental for it not to be her or someone connected to her and her family. And what I'm going to highlight are two things. The first thing I'm going to highlight is the fact that when I addressed her youngest and I spoke the truth about what was going on, none of the really important points were picked up on during that video. Because all of those things that I talked about were evidenced by other videos and other documents, right? Or documents on the videos. So first thing to note is that Emma Logan, through Unknown WLM, that they'll change the name at some point, they didn't bring up anything important. They only brought up what they thought they could latch onto, which was Charlie Kirk and racism. And even then, it was just a bunch of stupid rhetoric designed to drain me and waste my time, even though it was doing neither such thing. Because I was always going to make another video on the far right anyway. I was always going to make another video on that. So they just stuck to the points that didn't really matter. So in my video, I talked about how the mentally ill, the disabled, and to a certain extent, trans people were already being genocided by our collective governments in the Five Eyes. Like I already talked about how we were low-key being euthanized by our government, and the US government